How can you create and store passwords securely? Passwords are super important when it comes to anything online, but with eBay dropshipping in particular, you want to make sure you're using secure ones. You might be tempted to reuse one of your old passwords, but that's not what you're going to want to do. Remember, we're trying to set this up from the start as a business that can scale. When you have employees that you've trained to manage everything for you, you're going to need to obviously share your password with them. You don't want them to be able to use that password to sign into all your personal stuff, so you're going to want to use a password that you've never used anywhere else. The most secure passwords are really long ones that don't make any sense. Personally, I just recommend using an online password generator. Click the drop down at the top to make it really long, click generate a few times, copy it, paste it, add a few extra characters if you're OCD like me, and voila, you have a super secure password. But how can you possibly remember all that? You just need to take the time to memorize it. No, I'm kidding. That's where LastPass comes in. LastPass is basically a service that just securely stores all of your passwords. You create an account, save all your passwords to LastPass, and then as long as you're signed in, LastPass will autofill them for you. It's great because you don't even have to remember your passwords, and it lets you use super ridiculously long secure ones for all your accounts. But that's not the only reason to use LastPass. The main reason to use LastPass is because it lets you share your passwords with whoever you want. You can create a shared folder, for example, say you call it eBay Dropshipping Employees shared folder, and then you just put your passwords into that folder, and then any other LastPass users that you share that folder with are able to see the passwords that are in that folder. And I say see the passwords, but you actually have options. You can give people full admin access so that they can see the password and they can update it and they can do whatever. You can make it read-only so that they can see it but they can't change it, or you can make it so that it's hidden but it will autofill for them. That's what I started out with before I really trusted my employees, because they could still get into my eBay account but they didn't know what the password was. But even if you don't have employees, even if you're just married and your wife wants access, LastPass makes it super easy, and it's a great thing to start off with. It lets you be able to use more secure passwords for your accounts, and it sets you up well so that you can scale up. Alright, well that's how to create and store passwords securely. This is the end of the informational intro videos. In the next section, we're actually going to get into creating accounts and getting started. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. If you're new to dropshipping and you're trying to figure out how to get started, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description. It goes over everything you need to know about how to get started making money online. And the average person following my method makes around $500 to $800 profit per month after expenses for each 1,000-item eBay store that they have set up and running. They're really not that hard to get started. If you've got any questions about anything dropshipping related, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link down there, as well as a link to a group that I started with hundreds of other dropshippers that you can join. I post new content on this channel every couple days, so go ahead and subscribe and click the notifications, and I'll see you back here with another video in a couple days.